Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Pony Panels. And yes, I say back because it's been a long time since we've done one. This time, it's Friends Forever number 36, as the Friends Forever series starts to wear down. Yes, Friends Forever is in fact coming to an end in a few comics, to be replaced with Legends of Magic, a more canonical based comic series. But of course, you'll know we'll cover those and get proper reviews when they come out. But until then, it's back to the Friends Forever formula, this time dealing with Rainbow Dash and Soarin. Oh yes, these two ponies have had run-ins before, and one big one, most notably the episode Rainbow Falls, which is widely considered one of the worst episodes of season 4, and partly why the fandom's love of the bolts is so niche. And Soren was treated like a doormat in that episode, which unfortunately in this comic he is treated equally dramatically. Why? Because he's been sent up to the pony equivalent of Mount Everest to deliver packages. But Rainbow Dash has been sent in thanks to Spitfire to go fetch him after not being around for too long, and this is during the Wonderbolt's winter hiatus. Wonder if that's a fourth wall break in writing, hint hint. So Rainbow Dash goes up to the frozen north to go get him. But Soren doesn't want to leave. Why? Because Soren's last few Wonderbolt appearances have been nothing to sneeze home about. He feels like he's losing favor with Spitfire and the Bolts, and that he really needs to do something uber impressive, and by making these dangerous extreme deliveries, he feels that he's finally doing something impressive. Rainbow Dash, of course, being Rainbow Dash, reassures him that you don't need to going to extremes to prove yourself, to already feel that you belong in a group like this. Now, this is a great comic in as to a follow-up or more of an extension of Rainbow Falls. Although it does not redeem the episode in any ways, it redeems Soren. He feels like he's not up to snuff, that he's gotta keep up, that just getting in isn't good enough, and this is most definitely true if you're part of a military regiment or part of any sports team, that just being a member of the team is an accomplishment in itself, but to stay on that team and to stay relevant does take a little extra effort, and the added pressure of falling into that can lead you to do some crazy things to try to get people's attention or to try to impress. Sometimes going a bit too far. But as it is proven, the two actually get the job done and get the deliveries done perfectly and within speed, and Soren's self-confidence is repaired here. Rainbow's character is actually done quite well in this comic, and quite due with the respect and the lessons learned not only from Rainbow Falls, but from episodes such as Top Bolt and the other Newbie Dash. Both of these episodes are reflected in the comic's writing style and the moral high ground that Rainbow Dash takes, but still allowing Rainbow Dash to be her awesome self, as well as showing her continued cider addiction. God, are we gonna have to get that into an intervention style situation at some point? But all in all, the comic ends well for Dash Soarin and Rainbow Dash, but where the comic fails is somewhat not only in its wording sometimes, seeing that it has trouble putting the moral and the overall point together, but it also fails in the point of Spitfire. Spitfire admits at the beginning of the comic that she could have done it herself. That Rainbow Dash wasn't really needed, and that at the end of the comic she even admits, after some deep thought, of going up there to do the job, but she's happy that the job ultimately gets done. Plus, not giving Rainbow Dash some information to go on. She does somewhat, but not too much. And considering that she's willing to send essentially a rookie into a highly dangerous situation to get a veteran with a situation that obviously Soarin couldn't have handled himself, is kind of a lax in judgment. Which this wouldn't be the first time for me with Spitfire's lack of judgment. This would be the fourth time. I'm starting to question her viability as a leader here. She's not really good in fourth wit. And although, unlike Rainbow Falls, she acknowledged her mistake here and also the mistake in Rainbow Falls, it doesn't forgive the decision making here. It just feels empty-handed, and that Spitfire coming back here ruins an already good setup between just the two of them. And it's nice to see that Twilight was showing genuine concern, but Rainbow Dash countered back with saying that you don't want the Princess of Friendship helping a friend? It's a nice counterbalance and a nice way to put not only Twilight in her place, but put Twilight in a nice frame in the early comic. The drawing is done well, and with an appearance by Derpy Hooves as a male mayor, there is a bit of fan service, but largely the comic stays on track. But for mixed, muddled message, and for once again making Soarin and Spitfire look like total incompetence, I can only give this comic a 3 out of 6. Although it's a solid read and most certainly shipping fuel, it doesn't redeem the episodes it's trying to redeem, and some creative choices in the lighter half keep this away from greatness. Leave your thoughts on this comic in the comment section below, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more My Little Pony material and other things we do here. Until next time, find peace in your own nirvana, and thanks for watching.